Welcome back guys to another Zero DTE video, and today Coach Ernie is going to be talking about the TTM Squeeze indicator, so make sure you stay tuned. If you're interested in becoming a pro trader, check out the link in the description where you can find Coach's education platform. Enjoy guys.
Coach, what's on your screen? What's the oscillator that you have on Tesla?
Down here on the lower left? Yeah. So the oscillator itself is called the linear regression slope, but this indicator here is actually a confluence of indicators that were created by John Carter, and it's called the TTM Squeeze, which, by the way, is bullshit. Just put that out there, all right? You may have heard me talk about the TTM Squeeze before. The TTM Squeeze is actually an indicator that John Carter fashioned up. I'm not going to say he created it, because he by far did not even come close to creating it. What he did was he took some very well-known indicators and slapped them together and then sold it for $1,000 as a package to people and was able to sell it to lots and lots of people and made tons of money off of it. Good for him. Anybody could take and create the indicator themselves or use the component indicators to put it together themselves. So what it is there's three separate indicators that make up this. What looks like an oscillator is the linear regression slope. So I could find just about any charting program a linear regression slope indicator that will give you this same kind of oscillator. But the other two indicators are embedded in the little dots that are right at the axis. And you can see them. They're red and green dots. You see those?
Yes.
That's a confluence showing an interference between two other indicators, both the Bollinger Band and the Keltner channel. Now, the combination of those two and the interference pattern is a well-known strategy that's been used for many years before John Carter ever started trading, called the Bollinger-Keltner squeeze. And so when the Keltner channel is inside of the Bollinger Band, then it changes color, typically to this red color, indicating that the squeeze is on. Another way to look at it is when it says the squeeze is on, that means that volatility has dropped to an unusual statistical amount and that at some point it's going to explode and the market's going to move either up or down. By overlapping this directional indicator, the linear regression slope, you can use that as, okay, the squeeze is off now, and then the momentum indicator or the linear regression slope will give me direction. So now I have an indicator that will do two things. Tell me when the squeeze is off, price is about to explode, and then the oscillator will tell me the direction that it is likely to explode in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see that with the green, right where your arrow is, right?
Yeah, so we had an indicator here of a squeeze. Actually, this was not a squeeze here. This is a release of the squeeze. Green is a release of the squeeze. Red is the squeeze itself. So here it showed right here that we were getting a squeeze from here to here. And then it says that now the momentum is going down. So the idea is then you go short and then carry it down. Now, the problem with that whole idea, it sounds great, right? But if you put it to the statistical scrutiny and real world application and create an algorithm around it to try to trade it, it's bullshit. Now, of course, John Carter knew this, but he thought he could spin a good game and create the indicator and get a lot of people to sell it. But because of its shortcomings, he knew that it had shortcomings. So he added about 5 or 6 other indicators along with it that all had to be in alignment in order for you to get a valid signal. So his contribution to all this is developing the TTM Squeeze, which became so popular that trading platforms like Thinkorswim would actually put it in there. And then you'll find also in TradingView, they have it in there as well. That it became that popular, even though it was bullshit.
Thanks for watching guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the like button below. If there's any questions that you might have for Coach Ernie, make sure you leave them in the comment section. Thanks guys.